it's quite often hardest to do the simplest things on stage and perform it, because if you have story, if you have a big kind of impressive virtuosic movement, that does itself, that speaks for itself. But to make something really simple, like literally just pointing your foot, interesting, is one of the even just to walk on stage is one of the hardest things to do, I find.
Well, class is a signature piece really for me, because Darshan's a choreographer and artistic director I admire. He really has been a mentor for me, and long may that relationship continue. But he gave us class a few years ago as part of our lecture demonstration, and I think as a piece of work it just demonstrates what it is that underpins Phoenix and how we've grown through that expression and the technique that really gives us our identity.
I've realized that dance is not just about individuals, but it's mostly about the group, because only as a group you can do a really good experience. So I must say I really enjoyed dancing class on stage, and I always got like really great vibe from the company members, and I found something new every time I performed it.
I guess, well, the clue's in the name, really. It literally is a demonstration of a class technique called Graham technique, founded by Martha Graham, and it's a technique that we use at Phoenix a lot, and a lot of people in schools will train in, because it was one of the techniques that a lot of contemporary dancers come from. So it is a very literal, bare demonstration of that technique. There's not a lot of flourish to it, or narrative, or anything that you can hide behind. It's very exposing.
You know, we practice that on a day-to-day basis, and it's the technique that we go into the studio, and it's 10 o'clock until 11:30, and it's class, and you deliver. Your training, it's a part of the training. It's really fundamental to the process that we work with. So to be able to kind of condense that into a 13-minute piece of work, and to kind of say, this is just a real strong feel of what we do. It has the expression, it has the vision. It talks about Martha Graham and where she really felt that, you know, the whole kind of internal feeling had to be externalized. I just think the audience kind of go, I get it. And it's a really hard technique to master. You know, I believe of all the techniques, it's the one that, you know, requires you to kind of to internalize and to actually really have that visionary thinking around what you're doing. It's a hard technique, but it produces results, and I thank Martha for giving us that. And I love performing it myself. You know, I mean, I still get in the studio and I deliver class, and it really holds a special place, because it does allow you to express yourself.